Hey guys, this is video 9 in the Testing the Spirit series, and this video is called Distinguish. We've been talking about, I left off in my last video talking about talking and prophesying in your sleep. So first of all, you're probably wondering, what, is that a thing? Yes, it's a thing. Basically, your spiritual antenna will be out and you're picking up on things, and truth or lies, really. So we have to, much like everything else, test all things, right? Test it. It's still testing the spirits either way, whether you said it, whether you dreamed it, whether you heard it, whether you saw it, so on and so forth. It's still something that we have to test. I have our scripture today, which is 1 Thessalonians 5, 19 through 21. It says, "Do not quench the spirit, do not despise prophecies, but test all things, hold fast to what is good." So we're to test all things, okay? And talking in your sleep being one of them. For most people are probably like, yeah, I don't believe anything I say when I talk in my sleep. But if you are a prophetic person, it's a different story. But what I love about that is that it says, do not quench the spirit. Do not despise prophecies. We don't just throw it all out the window. We test all things and we hold fast to what is good. Okay, so that's a lot of, we don't want to be led astray. Remember our main verse says, test the spirits, because a lot of false prophets have gone out into the world. We don't want to feed into a lie. We want to test all things before we go, spreading it. Okay, so test all things, including talking in your sleep. I was not much of a sleep talker, but I am now, and so sometimes I wake myself up saying certain things. And in the last video I talked about how I woke up saying something, and we did test that against scripture, back it up in several different places, and found that it was true, and so I held fast to it. However, this video, I'm going to talk to you about a time where it was not true. And in fact, where I learned that just because it came from my mouth did not mean that it was true, right? Because I'm a Christian, I'm a follower of Jesus. I submerge myself in his word. I'm a sunbather. If you saw my other videos, you know what that means, and so on and so forth. So why would I wake up speaking a lie? It's just the supernatural realm. That's the way it is, and we're to test all things, okay? It doesn't make us a bad person, it doesn't make us wrong or any of those things, but it does make us wrong if we don't test those things and we promote and feed lies. So my experience last year, I had woke up many times, saying certain things. Like I said, you keep a journal. I would write those things down. Oh, I woke up saying such and such. But at that time, I believed that anything I said was true. Okay, I felt like the Lord must have been telling me, and so that was the revelation. I would wake up speaking. Well, something was told to me, and I woke up saying, "Oh, I see. So May will be such and such," and I don't want to give that information out, it's private. And when May came and passed, nothing happened. I began to get a little disheartened and scared and sad and frustrated and wrestling with God, and like, maybe I am crazy. Why did this not come to pass? Why did this not come true? I don't understand. I said it, isn't it true? Kind of thing. And so we took this really big blow, because it was something that I was really hoping for, and when it didn't happen, I was really like deflated, like the enemy, popped my balloon. And so I wrestled with it really, really deep, prayed about it, thought about it, fasted about it, just, cried about it, everything. Went into, take a nap, and I woke up saying something, and it was just horrible. It was so horrible, I don't even want to repeat what I said. It was like shameful to even write it down in my journal, but I wrote it. And it was something that was like, in a gist, something about, Satan, that was not, it just was not a good thing. And I don't even want to repeat it. So, and I woke up and I was like, ugh, like where did that come from? And why did I say that? What is wrong with me? So of course I went back to my prayer time, and I'm feeling even more beat up. I'm feeling even more just, what is wrong with me? And so in my prayer time, I heard not really the Lord, but an angel, a voice from an angel that I do trust and have come to trust along the way, say to me, "Distinguish." And I was like, oh, he's telling me to discern, to test all things, even the things that I speak from my own mouth. And so from that point on, I was able to go back in my journal that I keep of all the things that I said I woke up saying such and such, and realize that I have to test these things the same way that I test my dreams, the same way that I test the things that I hear, the same way that I test the things that I see. Okay? So our scripture tells us, don't quench the spirit. Don't despise prophecies. Don't throw it all out the window, but test all of it. See what is good and hold fast to what is good. Okay? And the rest, throw out the window. But keep for curriculum, because that's what I do. I believe strongly in that. I mentioned that in my other video, that I have like 3 years worth of journals of stuff that I've dreamed, saw, heard, whatever, woke up saying. And even if it was proven wrong, or even if it was a lie, I still hold those things dear to me because they were curriculum. There were things that I learned. Like I said, it's like moving to a foreign country. You're learning a new language, and so you gotta, you don't want to be reckless, but you gotta give yourself some grace and some credit too, because I believe that right now we're sojourners in this sense. This is lines of communication that have been broken down for many years and lost from us, and the Lord has even let us be in a time of confusion and in a time of that kind of separation, and He's giving it back to us right now. And so it's like learning to be civilized again in the spiritual realm, so to speak. So that's my experience with that. And so I don't think I had much other than that. Just want to continue to encourage you to test all things. Even I'm the type of person that wrestles with everything, and I've found truth from some things, and I've found lies from some things. But even people I admire the most, when they tell me something, I wrestle with it first. I gotta wrestle with it, gotta test it, and see, hold fast to what's good. So test all things, hold fast to what is good, and I'll see you in the next video.